like Mike mentioned earlier in my brief bio, my wife and I moved here in 2001. We had lived in Lamont for a good 6-8 years prior to that, and it's a wonderful community, but when our son was born, all of a sudden we realized we really wanted a neighborhood. And we had some great friends that have since moved, Dan and Terry Pocius, that attracted us up here. And ultimately got us involved in all the different civic things that we do. My wife's actually the president of the Park District, so we're mighty involved.
Yes.
But changes that I've seen, I would say that when we moved here, the attraction that people talk about with Clarendon Hills is the quaint community, and a tight-knit community where people passing each other on the sidewalks, in town, at events, look up and say hello. It's a great feeling. It's a feeling of interest in other families, and it's a feeling of community, and that's what we love so much about our town. When we moved here in 2001, I would say that our central business district here looked pretty similar to what it was, but we had some huge developments that have happened that I think have really brought some vitality to town. Mike Van Zant's building on the corner there is 8 luxury, beautiful condos. Each unit has 2 indoor garage parking places. I think it was innovative of Mike and all the families that live there. I think it's a great development. It took one little old bungalow that was on the corner and converted it into something that I think it really gives a great downtown feeling. Following that, a gentleman was able to get this, what used to be a strip mall behind this building that unfortunately was not successful over the years and had mostly vacancies in it, and he was able to get that at a real bargain basement price and was able to redevelop that into 44 luxury apartments. And once again, it brings a lot of new faces to town that I think those faces are the faces of folks that not all of them have cars, so there's a lot of millennials that live there that are the ones that are frequenting Chuck's to get ice cream, that are going to the country house for the best burger, that are visiting Russ and hopefully buying wedding rings if millennials still get married these days. But, and we look forward to more of them. One of our family good friends is developing on the north side up here off of Burlington. Tim French is his name, and Tim is developing a series of condos that are very innovative, that the foundation is in, and it's moving forward.
Exciting.
It's exciting, absolutely. I think that that's going to bring more residents to that strip over there that will give it kind of a new feeling and a new life to that side of the tracks. We have a distillery that's in the process of coming to town that I and so far everybody on our board is supporting these folks. And the idea behind that is that, it's a business that brings people from out of town to town that may not have known about Clarendon Hills. Because we're not a Downers Grove, you don't have a main strip that goes through here. You're not Naperville that Chicago Avenue dumps into, So I've seen a lot, to answer your question, Mike, in these years that, same words, I was driving my son to, at the time, he was a travel baseball player, and he was 14. Dad, why would you ever do something you're not even paid for? And part of the answer came to that when, we had, and it wasn't a us versus them, even though it was a political election in 2015. It was is a difference in philosophy of our town. And they're really good people that we defeated in that election, but it was a different time. We were coming off of, the Great Recession, as it's called. And I'm very proud of everybody that was on our board and the effort. And the common thread of it is, by the way, everyone on our village board, including myself, is not paid, not a nickel. That's something that is said, and most people look at you like, why would you? Well, the answer is really simple. You're giving back to your community, and you're trying to give it your expertise and guidance. I'm in my second term, in my last term. That's the way I look at it, is that we've brought and fostered a lot of ideas, and supported business ideas, be it Mike Van Zant's, be it Brad, the developer of the apartments, be it the multitude of different things that have happened here. We're a community that well over 50% of our housing stock's been redeveloped. So that's people that are coming in and investing. And I'm proud of that, and I'm proud to be a part of it.